It all started with an innocent sandwich. It was late at night, the city was beginning to shut down, and I didn't want to order delivery. So, I decided to make myself a sandwich. I got some bread, tomatoes, avocado, cheese. Everything seemed fine. I thought it would be great to watch a show on the couch. A decision I regret to this day. You see, we have this very convenient table. So, I walked over to the couch. I put the plate with the sandwich that had tomato, avocado, and mustard on the little table. Then I went for a drink. I slid the table to sit behind it. Time slowed down. I felt friction. It was the rug holding back the base of the table as I pushed it from the top. The plate started sliding. My other hand was holding a drink. There was nothing I could do. Like Murphy would have expected, the plate flipped in the air, allowing the sandwich to land directly on the rug. Uh-oh. I panicked. I picked up the pieces, placing them slowly back on the plate as if this would reverse time. I used a bench scraper to scrape as much as I could of the remaining evidence, and then went to get a wet towel. It was dark. It didn't seem that bad. I figured I'd add some baking soda and let it sit overnight. Then it would be perfect by the morning. It wasn't. The baking soda discolored the rug. It was worse now. Like any normal human being, I had to tell the internet before I told my partner. And so I tweeted. A few minutes later, I told Melanie. Since she is the smart one in the family, she discouraged me from watching YouTube videos on stain removal and encouraged me to call an expert. I emailed the top 5 companies that showed up on Google, and then I heard back from Ray. I told him what I had done and sent him some pictures. He said it seemed like I had discolored it already, but that they could try to help. Miguel was en route. When he arrived, he looked at me, then looked at the stain, and then he shook his head. I could sense he felt sorry for me. He did his thing with an industrial carpet cleaner, took my money, and left. We'd have to let it dry overnight. The next morning, as reality began to sink in, I went to investigate the scene. It was worse. Worse than just the mustard, tomato, avocado, and cheese. And worse still than the baking soda, mustard, tomato, avocado, and cheese. The rug was now a distinct Dijon yellow, and the original texture was gone. I felt betrayed by Miguel, but deep down I knew I had brought this madness upon myself. It was not his fault. I asked the internet for advice again. Before running for the border, I decided to make one final attempt to conceal my crime. I walked to Bed Bath & Beyond, purchased Oxy-enabled carpet cleaner, and delicately attended to the fibers. The yellow was mostly gone. The terrible texture remained. There was only one option: to hide the body. I flipped the carpet, slid the coffee table on top, and breathed in relief as the solid rectangle of metal completely covered the stain. I am no longer allowed anywhere near the rug with food. It could have been worse. It could have been the couch. But now, every time I'm in the living room, I can hear it. I can listen to its heartbeat. A painful reminder that I didn't get a single bite into that sandwich.